Let's welcome Harry for our tip of the day.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster, and our honored guests. I'm going to continue on with my series of speech tips on how to craft a speech that will grab the audience attention and get your message across. So before I give the tip for today, I'm going to just review the 2 tips that I gave for writing your introduction of your speech. Let's see if you can remember. When do you write the introduction to your speech? At the end. At the end. Wait till you have the content and the conclusion. Then you can focus on the introduction. And the tip I gave for how to write an introduction that is compelling and grab the audience attention in the first 10 to 20 seconds. Last time was, anyone remember? Ask a
Rhetorical question.
Ask a rhetorical question, yes. Ask a rhetorical question, a question that does not require an answer from the audience, but get them to think about what you're going to say. That will help them to segue into your speech and you can introduce your topic. Today, I'm going to give you another tip on how to grab the audience attention and also lead into your speech. Make the audience a very specific promise that is appealing to them. For example, I think Noel once gave a speech where he says, I'm going to give you some tips on how to reduce your income tax. So right away he gets your attention because he's going to talk about some ways to do that. And another way is Dolores. She said, I'm going to give you a few tips on how you can ace your next interview. You want to listen to that? Especially if you're interested in maybe counseling a friend or doing an interview yourself, you're going to listen. And then that also helps you to know what she's going to be talking about. And it's very specific, and they're going to be looking for tips on how to ace their next interview. So make a promise that you can keep. Make a promise that the audience is interested in, and you will grab their attention, and you get a chance to lead them specifically into what you're going to be talking about, and make sure that you follow through. And when you're through with your speech, they will be able to do what you promised that you would do. One other one that was very compelling, and especially if you think of the current event. Say, I'm going to give you a tip today on how you can be safe in the event of a major earthquake. Now that is a very compelling introduction because we're experiencing a lot of earthquakes in Mexico, and they're expecting some earthquakes in California. So pick a current event, and that will also help. So the next time you get up to give a speech, make a promise that the audience is interested in, and then lead into your topic, and I guarantee you will captivate the audience attention. Madam Toastmaster.